All right, I believe we are live. Hello, everyone. It's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome to another Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's pre-show and watch-along, the only show that previews everything you need to know about Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's, counting down to the episode. You can see the timer right there. Let me get the chat box rolling over here for you lovely people. I want you guys to, be in the screen with me in case you want to watch it back and see your comments. It's a fun time. There we go. Oh, I don't know why I have to do that every time, but whatever. I hope you guys are having a good week. We made it to Friday. I love doing these streams because there's two great things that happen. One, you survive the work week, and two, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's episode. I almost forgot that second thing. So I'm super pumped to be here. I'm pumped to be here with all of you. I'm going to outline everything that you need to know leading up to the episode between Roa and Getta, the guitarist, or excuse me, the drummer of Roa Roma that left the band. We don't know why he left. And we also know, based on some of the preview images that we will be analyzing, that the ties between Roa and Getta go much deeper, most likely, than them just being bandmates from elementary school. So I'm excited to give my thoughts on that. Obviously, I've picked Roa for the duel. If you have not made a prediction and you are playing in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pick'em League, please send your picks in. You literally have about 15 minutes to do so, and the email should populate. There's the email. Just copy and paste it. Shoot me an email. Let me know your username if you've played before. I'll get you into the standings. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get into it, before we get into the nitty-gritty of Roa versus Getta, I do want to thank every single one of you that donated in the last 7's Up, not 7's Up, I always get these confused, 7's pre-show stream last Friday. So big thank you to Jack Knight, Goose, Solid Stack, Wolverine at Legendary Duels. You guys are great, and I really do appreciate all the amazing support you give me on a weekly basis. Our first live stream for the month of October. Hopefully it will be a memorable episode, and we will kick off the month of October right. I want to give a shout out to everyone that's here, or try my best to give a shout out to all the people here early on. Hello, Lup, Psychic Master, Electric Kevin, Anthony Thomas, Alan Eagle, Charizard Ranger, Pink Penguin, Brahim, Alan Wilkinson, Edwin, Elena, Raven, Jarek, Samai, XZ's Lover, GPC, Daton, Kyle, Pizza Pikachu, Lara. I'm so happy to be here. Penguin Boy Jaden, Nicholas Horton, Crystal Seeker, Night Fighter. I'm so happy to be here with all of you. And we are going to hop in. And remember, whoever comes in first in the Pick'em League wins literally a PS5 or an Xbox One X, whatever brand new gaming system you want. It's a massive prize, so please play. Play. It's completely free to play, and you can win a crazy prize there. The only reason I can do a giveaway like that is because of how amazing you guys all are. So let's switch to, you don't want to stare at me all day. Let's switch to a smaller screen of me and pull up the meat of what we were going to be analyzing in the pre-show. Boom. Let's go, baby. Here are our four, I love doing that. Here are our four preview images for episode 18, which again is airing in about 15 minutes. So let's go preview image. Jack Knight, thank you so much for the donation. I'm going to get to every single donation as I always do. I promise I always get to them, but I will read all the donations. Was that dono loud? I don't know why sometimes it's loud, sometimes it's not. Let me lower it. All right, I lowered the alert box. Okay, I lowered it from -5 to -35. I never change the settings of the alert box, and sometimes people say it's loud, and most of the time there's never an issue with it. So I really don't know the... Oh, could it be because it comes through the desktop audio? Huh, maybe that's why. Let me lower the desktop audio, and let me then raise the YouTube video. That's probably why. Okay, so the YouTube video, let me just go to the next song. Okay, that's probably a little loud. Actually, that might be okay. Hold on, I'm doing some sound quality here, because we got to have our background music. Okay, then let me lower the music on the TV so it's not blasting. That should be good. All right, we got our music, which I love. Now we should be good. Alert box shouldn't be blasting. But Jack, thank you for the donation. You guys are all amazing. We will get to all the donations. We always have some time before the episode starts and after I do my analysis. So back to the pictures. We have in the top left, Rook, drawing Neil and analyzing, I guess, Neil and his chair, which we know that chair is going to have a role next week. Oh, God. We'll go over the 19 summary as well. This show is just getting crazy. GuGiOh and Roman intently staring at Rook's drawing. Obviously, they're analyzing Neil. That makes me... well, we know Neil's not speaking in this episode. So, you know, Neil's going to be a big topic of discussion, obviously, because of the threat that he issued to them. Top right is definitely the most interesting picture of this entire... I don't want to say spoiler set, but image set. That has to be Getta, and that has to be Roa, and it has to be obviously when they were younger. Getta has, you know, he's missing a tooth, so he's clearly when they were much younger, missing his front tooth. I don't know if you can see it, but if you pull up the picture, you can see it. So clearly, these two guys are going to go way back. This is not a thing where they met at Goha Elementary. You know, 5 weeks before the show started and put this band together. Getta probably has been maybe Roa's best friend. Maybe Getta is kind of what Spectre was to Revolver, except obviously not as loyal, because clearly the whole purpose of this episode is that Roa and Getta are dueling, and Getta was recruited by Neil. In the bottom right, we see a more up-to-date and current picture of Getta, and he is clearly an Elvis impersonator, right? They're doing a huge throwback to Elvis there. We even saw that in the preview. We also saw in the preview at one point, Roa, like, stopped the duel and was playing guitar, and he had, like, a pretty genuine smile on his face. I think that they're probably going to make up by the end of the episode. And again, based off that top right picture, it leads me to believe that these characters maybe were best friends growing up, and for whatever reason, Getta left the band. Maybe he didn't feel appreciated because Roa didn't choose him to duel in the Roa-Roman matchup between Team Yuga. That could be a reason. That's probably something we will have to wait until subs come out, at least for people like me that don't understand Japanese fluently, unfortunately. And then in the bottom left, we probably have Team Yuga stunned that Roa is stepping up and dueling for them, and volunteering to duel for them. The interesting thing there is he's kind of on a little platform. If you see right where, you know, Rook's, like, kind of chest is, you can see the platform that Roa is standing on, and they all look stunned, including his cousin Roman. So those are our preview images. That's what we're working with going into this episode. Yeah, I know there were a lot of people that thought Roa was... I mean, there were a few people that thought Roa was going to be a villain throughout the entire show. I never really got that vibe. I always got rival vibe from Roa, and I just never thought he was... I thought for the arc, for Team Yuga versus Team Roa, he was going to play that villainous role, which he did. But for the whole show, I didn't really think it was going to happen. So I think you're going to see more of a humanity side for Roa, maybe even a little redemption to a degree. But I still think he's going to have that arrogant, douchey, rivalistic personality, which will be super exciting to watch because the rivals are always done in pretty cool ways. So there is our image spoiler set for the episode. We should be getting another one very soon. 11 minutes until this beautiful episode kicks off. To remind you guys, this is what we are working with in episode 18. Let me pull this up on my end. Okay. Episode 18. This is the episode literally airing in 10 minutes. Sorry, Get a Chance. Oh, no, sorry, Getta-chan, get a chance. The second member of Neil's team is Tyra Getta, a member of Roa-Roman. Getta was angry with Roa, so he left the band. Roa, who promised to duel Getta, shows up and begins his fateful duel with Getta, where their shouts and drum beats will clash. Just what will happen to their friendship? So now we know from the preview images that the, you know, this friendship does go back a very long time. The cast list, everyone's speaking. Yuga, Rook, GuGiOh, Roman, Kaizo, Mimi, Roa, Getta, Ushido. I'm happy Ushido's in. The chorus. I don't know who the chorus is. I guess they'll be singing behind Roa. And the most interesting name on this cast list is Otis. Otis has been making, you know, pop-ups here and there. Could it be in a flashback? It very well could be. I hope it's not. I hope it's kind of like what we got in the last episode where he actually interrupted Neil and spoke to Neil and kind of pissed Neil off. I'd love if he has that kind of role. Interesting to note, no Neil. No Neil in this episode. So I would have liked if Neil maybe had a conversation with Roa like, hey, your best friend picked me. Your best friend picked my team and tried to play those mind games. But Neil is starting to seem more like a passive antagonist, right? He's worked his whole life in the background, literally underground of the entire city. And so Neil, the personality doesn't seem like he's going to be a character that plays those kind of mind games, at least on the front lines. And that's probably a big reason why he's not speaking in this episode. He's probably not trying to throw off Roa because it's just not his style. So no Neil. We'll have to wait for Neil to appear next week. But Mimi's in it. Yeah, as you guys are saying. I'm not going to say that hashtag. But episode 19. If you think we've gotten some weird summaries, it gets weirder. Episode 19, The One Who Is a Throne. A massage chair showed up out of nowhere in front of the Road Laboratory. As Yuga and company were trying the chair out and having a nice massage, they were suddenly sent underground. It's hard for me to read without laughing. A massage chair drone named Sebastian then emerged from the darkness, proclaiming itself as Neil's butler and throne. Thus began the duel between Yuga and the King of Chairs. Obviously, we have the King of Games going back to Yugimoto. The King of Duels is the title that they're chasing in this show. And now we have the King of Chairs. I mean, you can, come on, man. Come on. Oh, boy. So, yeah, Yuga versus a massage chair. The cast is small. It's Team Yuga, Kaizo, Neil, and Sebastian, and that's it. No Mimi, so Mimi might be leaving, and she might go back to Goha in this episode. We'll see where Mimi ends up at the end of this episode. Mimi probably has to end up back at Goha, but no, then no one from Goha is speaking. Mimi will probably go on a separate path at the end of this episode. She can't be in 19, so she'll probably say her goodbye at the end of 18. She could be back in 20, but I doubt she'll be in 19 and just not speak. Yeah, it's been a wild show, man, and it is not ending anytime soon in terms of the kookiness, in terms of the wildness. So that's what we have to look forward to next week. Let me see if the new image spoiler set is up on Yu-Gi-Oh's official Twitter. It is. It is. Not even gonna look at it. Not even gonna look at it. Let's get it, baby. Let's analyze. Okay. These just came out literally 3 minutes ago. 4 new pictures from the episode. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Top left, is that the moment where Roa is summoning his new ace? That new card that he got? Could it be Red Eyes Black Dragon? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not going to be one of those legend cards. But remember, Roa at the end of 14, when Roman destroyed the apartment, did say, I got a new card to power up my deck. Will we see that new card in this episode? I think there's a pretty decent chance we will. Could that be the moment in the top left? Maybe. Top right. That looks like, honestly, the duel is over in the top right. Doesn't it? The 4 main characters all have their eyes closed. Roa is sitting cross-legged. Again, I would not be stunned if Roa loses. Or just, like, preserve their friendship if Roa, like, bites his tongue and throws the duel. The whole group picked Roa. You have about 5 minutes to get your pick in or change your pick. But I don't know. That just seems like a very somber... I think this could end up actually being a wholesome episode. Top left, I mean, bottom left and bottom right are just dueling shots. But I think that this could low-key end up being one of the more wholesome episodes. I really do think that. Whenever you have these kind of things where the friendship is kind of being torn a little bit, a friendship from when you're young, and a character is trying to put it back together, usually those end up being more wholesome episodes looking back on it. The top right kind of gives me that vibe. Yeah, I mean, we know he's probably going to be singing. I hope he sings. I really hope he sings. Yeah. Getta versus Elvis. So, is that Roman's guitar? Oh, yeah, it is Roman's guitar. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. I didn't even catch that. That was a good catch. That was a good catch. I didn't even catch that. Yeah, if he summons another ace and Miniscape plays the song from episode 13, I'm going to be hyped in about 20 minutes if that happens. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We can hope. We can hope. But yeah, we got 4.5 minutes till the episode. I'm super pumped. I know you guys are super pumped. We got a few donations. Thank you guys so much for donating. I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate it. Jack Knight 21. Hey Dylan, happy Friday. My friend was the mastermind that gave me the idea of Watermelon Boy. I kind of borrowed it, planning on doing a 3v3 tournament. That's so funny, man. Watermelon Boy is like synonymous with Roa now for our group. Every time we bring you up, even if we're not live, we always think of, you know, he be Watermelon Boy. And Kate always laughs. It's so funny, man. He does look like a watermelon, Roa, so I absolutely love it. You nailed it. Your friend nailed it, man. And thank you for sharing with me. Thank you for the donation, dude. Sakaki Chrono, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. $5 super chat. Thank you, Sakaki. Thank you so much, man. Hey, Dill, hope you're well. I'm doing okay tonight, man. What do you think about Neil not mentioning how many wins Yuga and company need to get Kaizo's data and defeat him? 6 loss/wins. Yeah, it was weird. The whole way that was done was kind of strange to me. 6 losses is very liberal. That is very liberal for any Yu-Gi-Oh show to say, yeah, you have up to 6 losses. That makes me wonder if, like, even if they're dueling someone not on Neil's team, like if Rook duels Bakuro in a rematch, and Bakuro has no association with Neil, and Bakuro beats Rook, does that count as a loss? It makes me think that this might not even be resolved for another, like, 20 or 30 episodes. So, that was weird. That was a very weird way to do it, Sakaki Chrono. He didn't give them an amount of wins. He only said 6 losses, which, again, that is a lot of losses. Are we really going to see 5 character losses in the next, like, 10 episodes? I would say no. I mean, I'd be hard, because most of those characters would have to be one-off characters. So not only do you have 5, unless Neil beats everyone, not only do you have 5 potential losses, but you have 5 characters from the pool of Roa, Roman, Yuga, Rook, and Gakuto losing to most likely one-off characters that have not really been established so far. That, unless maybe Top of Hexagon gets involved, and maybe you have 5 members of Top of Hexagon dueling. I don't know. It's strange. It's strange. Ugh, it's weird. If anyone is interested in the songs playing in the background, there should be I should have the linked playlist down below. In the description. The playlist should be linked. I do an unlisted playlist of all non-copyright music in the background. A lot of this music I use at the end of my videos, this one included, Envoy. It's all non-copyright, and they're a great band. They have a very similar sound to Paramore. Yeah, they're great. So you probably recognize a lot of these songs that play in the background from the end of my videos as well. Alan Wilkinson, thank you for the £2 super chat. Is there a queen of tables? Yes, it's queen. The king of chairs is I, and the queen of tables is queen, or the conscious data from queen from when I took it. That's what I's master plan was, to become the king of chairs with the queen of tables. And, you know, they're going to get the stewardess of plates and the butler of napkins. Yeah, it's going to be great, man. It's going to be a whole dining room set. We are a little over 60 seconds from this episode kicking off, and another super chat. Jack and Knight 21, thank you for the $5 super chat. Again, man, Jack, thank you. I wonder what Neil's deck is going to be. Really hyped to see new decks and new characters. Me too, man. Well, I'm excited to see Getta's deck, right? Like, we're going to have Getta's deck. We're going to have the massage chair deck. And when you have these weird, maybe not Getta, but the massage chair, these one-off characters, I think you have a lot of opportunity to see callbacks to older shows like we did last week with the cat dude. And that is really exciting. Neil's deck will probably be a little more competitively viable than, say, Massage Chair's deck. But with the Massage Chair and characters like that, you could get some pretty cool references. So that's going to be really cool to keep an eye on. And thank you, Jack, Sakaki, and Alan. Thank you guys so much for the donations during the pre-show. The pre-show is ending. Click the link down below. Please watch along. Or if you have to leave me and watch the episode. Or if you don't want to watch the episode, you don't have to. There's the balloons. We're switching over. Let's go, baby. Got to mute desktop. All right, let's see. And again, that link is right down below. I'd love to have it playing. I would love to have it playing on screen so you guys could see me end the episode. I've done it before and the video got struck down, so I can't do it. So this is the best we can do. So I know the link doesn't work for everyone, which I always feel bad about. But if it doesn't work for you and you want to stay, I'll do my best to give commentary. Hopefully that's still somewhat annoying. I mean, hopefully that's still somewhat enjoyable, not somewhat annoying. Okay. Let me make sure. Man, I do not feel good about my Roa pick. A lot of people picked Roa. Okay. Ramen commercial. Yeah, sorry the pre-show started a little late, but it's alright. We still got through everything we needed to. We're starting on a flashback. Roa beats Getta again. You have that heartfelt music that played at the end of the Mimi Yoshio episode. That was a beautiful moment. Missing the tooth. Is he still missing a tooth? Getta seems actually angry, and Roa seems like, I don't know if Roa's being like a dick, but Getta seems pretty nice. Go dash psycho no rush. Ba 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 da ba 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 da. Ichiban no ten, Zaganana no ten. This will be another week of us seeing if we can catch anything new in the opening. If you can hear it a little bit, it should be fine. I know, the opening is literally great. And I have a feeling, because I know there's some people that are waiting for the show to get more serious. I don't know. I just have a feeling that's never going to happen, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. So I feel like this theme, like this kind of opening, will fit the show the whole way through, because I think it's always going to have a lighthearted element behind it. So yeah, changing the visuals, keeping the show. I mean, keeping the song. I'd be okay with that. Rush. Go dash. Let's see if anything changes with Goha. Let's see if we get a Neil scene. If we're going to get a Neil scene, it's going to be right at the end of here. No. Nope. No Neil scene yet. Rush, rush, go, dash. Oh, there's Neil. That's weird. Huh. So Getta was performing for Neil, but that's weird because Neil was not on the cast list. Oh, thank you, Razor Shark. I appreciate that. Yeah, opening 2 will come probably in like 2 months. I would say opening 2 is probably coming in like mid-December, if I had to guess. Episode 26, I would look for it to change. Again, the reason the Vrains openings like never changed was because they just didn't have the time, they didn't have the money, they didn't have the will to change them as much. And there were a lot of issues with that studio. That's not a normal thing for Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 and Zexal, they changed every 25 episodes. So 7's episode opening 1 will change after probably another 2 months. So we probably are at the end of this opening run, if I had to guess. Could be wrong about that, though. Konami. All right. Well, one of the preview images is already there. Roman's in her band getup, isn't she? Got so many different outfits, which I actually like. And again, everyone seems concerned. Yuga is the only one who's just like smiling. I think he's trying to revive Kaizo. It's not working. Mimi spying on the roof. In her, it's a horrible spy costume. Like, it's so obviously her. If you're gonna go into a spy costume, yeah, it's a horrible disguise. You have to, cover your full face. My God, man. Remember, she tried to break into his laboratory using that costume. It was horrible. Of course she got caught. Spying on them again. Oh, they're going back to where Hologram Man first was. I like how this is still a main point of the show. They go back here every like 5 or 6 episodes. Moshi Moshi. I love that, man. That's Roa. I like how when Roa, like... Oh, was that because of the curry? Okay, I didn't know if he was still using the tone deaf thing over her. Roman left after Roa called. Oh, and the whole... Oh, I thought for a second, I thought Mimi trapped them. A hole just opened up in this room. How many things were in this room? A hole just opened up in this room and spit them into... Oh, wow, so Roman is separated from them. Wow. They got... How many things are in this room? Seriously. Wow, Castless was wrong. Castless did not have Neil speaking. It's happened before. It doesn't happen often. Yeah, it doesn't happen often, but sometimes the Castless sometimes is wrong. I'm right, the Castless did not have Neil speaking, I don't think. We're learning. This is great. This was unexpected because now we're learning more about Otis. Cool. Cool. A pleasant surprise. I'm a pleasant surprise. So Neil is just going to keep, like, abducting them from their daily life? Is that, like, is that what we're going to do here? Is that what we're going to do? Well, it is Halloween, so it should feel spoopy. Let's see if they'll remember who he is. They should. Although he was very, like, minor. Yeah, I don't think they remembered who he was. Did they just call him the bassist? Dude, Rook said he would never forget who Ushino was, and literally 2 days later he forgot who his name was. He forgot who Ushino was. It's amazing, man. That actually would have been pretty cool if you didn't know Roa and Getta were dueling. Because, although you probably could have figured it from what had happened in the episode. Oh, they got abducted too. Wait, hold on. Hold on. They were on like the 18th floor in their apartment. Hold on. Roa, they live on like the 18th floor in that apartment building. I think a fall like that probably... Logically, that makes no sense. But I think we're supposed to not think logically and just kind of enjoy. Jeez, man. Yeah. Yeah, well, Roa didn't pick him. I think that's a pretty valid reason to be pissed, honestly. That he was the one that wasn't picked, and so he's pissed about that. Especially if he wanted to be picked. Like, I think that's a valid reason to be angry. Let's go, baby. Here we go. Come on, Roa. Ugh. That was a good shot. Yeah, that was a good shot. Boofering. Okay, it's back. Oh. Alright, it's coming back. I imagine the duel's starting. It's buffering on my end. Oh, yep. Duel's starting. Alright, let's do it. Are you kidding? Oh my god, dude. Dude, Goha Corporate. The Goha Hype Squad. Wow, they've got a lot of employees, man. Jesus Christ. Well, right, because in all the concerts they play, Roa is always the one that has the groupies and the fangirls and boys, and now Getta has them. Getta. That's dope, man. All right, let's see his deck. The drums. Of course, it's music based. Yeah, it just means that Neil has unlimited resources if he can get this kind of setup for... It's kind of actually unnerving to me that there's like this many like Goha Corporation like faceless drones. I mean, I know they're not drones, I know they're people, but like I don't know, there's something that is a little unnerving about that. All right, going to break. Do we know what Roa's new ace is gonna be? Did a new Roa ace get a new Roa ace came out, right? In the new pack. Well, not new anymore, but red one with the speaker. Okay, I'm trying to remember it. I remember there was one. Oh, the Beatles band. It could be a reference to the Beatles, yeah. I mean, it's definitely an Elvis impersonation. Royal Demons Invasion, that's it. That is a sick monster, dude. And I love Gakuto's... Well, now that we're getting... Because in the commercial, they show Roa's new ace, Roman's new ace, and Gakuto's new ace. Roman and Gakuto are dueling probably in 2021, if I had to guess. Like, they're dueling very soon, and they're going to use their new aces. Nice flashback. Nice development here. Yep, Roa with his groupies. Were they, hold on, were they even friends when they were younger? I feel like every flashback we've seen, they've just butted heads. Now he's on this, yep, he's on his stage. Yeah, I wonder if we're getting a first turn win here. Like, I wonder if this is going to be a really quick duel. That is a weird monster, dude. I love that. What on what on earth is that monster, man? Funky. Here it comes. Oh, it's not the upgraded one. No music, right? Would have been so cool. But it would probably get old pretty quickly if they always use the music. Almost an OTK. Almost. It's going to bring him down to 200, right? Yeah, almost. The music in this show is great, man. They have to release a sound duel. Oh, jeez. He just recovered all of his life points. Wow. Dude, could get a win? All right, Roa's ending his turn. Yeah, he's getting another turn here. And I love the chants. Getta, Getta. Did Roa place any face down cards? Oh, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. I feel like this episode, you really need to know what they're saying to get the full, to feel the full effect of it. There's been a lot of dialogue, and obviously it makes sense. It's not like last week's episode where, you know, Rook and Schrodinger had no connection to each other. What is that? What on earth is that? Oh, here we go, baby. Here we go. Dude, he's got such a good voice, man. That is Roman's guitar. Dude, this is amazing. This is insane. He literally just made a song on the spot. Oh, man. I mean, that was too short for, like, a legitimate, like, release. But, like, I'd love if they released that song. But I think they've already done their releases of a lot of the songs. With lyrics, at least. That one was not on it. Only Sevens, man. That's the one, I guess, advantage to just being a complete, like, meme of a show. You literally can just kind of do whatever you want, and no one really blinks at it because, like, that didn't feel weird. Like, that might have felt out of place in, like, any other duel, in any other show. Maybe GX could have gotten away with it. Or, like, early Zexal. Here we go. New ace, and we have Miniscape playing again. This is amazing, dude. Dude, Roa is so hype, man. They're going to use this song every time he uses a new ace, and I absolutely freaking love that, dude. That is amazing, man. Royal Demons Invasion, and literally all the Goha fans just got shut out. I will never get tired of listening to this song. Roa won. Roa won. That's firing rockets from the amps. That's a great attack animation. The effect name is Backstage Pass to Hell. Let's go, baby. Great attack animation. There's the typical Yu-Gi-Oh smile when you hit 0 life points. That was awesome. We got 2 songs there. We got Roa singing his acoustic solo, and we got the insert song again. Oh! Roa saved him. Oh my god, Neil was gonna kill him, dude. We're gonna have a death. Oh my god, he's gonna let go. A death. No way, dude. Come on, Roa's got it. Roa will pull him up. I like when the music like wanes out like that. I thought they were gearing up. Yeah, he let go. They definitely... I don't know what the dialogue was there, but they definitely made that more comedic than emotional. Because if they kept that sad music with Getta like tearing up and then Getta let go right, and then if Getta like let go right there, that could have been pretty emotional based on dialogue. But they took it from a more comedic angle. That was cool. Great episode for Roa. I mean, we have to wait for dialogue before I say that for sure. Really good episode for Roa, though. Came, did what he needed to do, took care of an old friend, won the duel, sung a song to Getta, and then departed away again from the group. As if like, hey, I'm not... It's kind of like what Kaiba would do in Duel Monsters, right? Like, hey, I'm not one of you, but like, I'm not your enemy either. Yeah, seemed like a really good episode. Yeah. We don't know they're dead. And I use dead as a catch-all term. I mean, death in Yu-Gi-Oh! Really isn't a thing. Like, you know, in Zexal, when during the Barry and Onslaught arc, people didn't really die. I mean, I guess they did. Well, they did, but, you know, they got revived. Yeah, I actually take that back. I mean, they definitely died, and I don't know why I use that example. But being, like, carded, you know, I don't know if I'd consider that death. That's probably a better example. Yeah, Getta will return. I mean, Getta definitely will return. But I'm interested to see why Neil is kind of, Neil and Goa, they're kind of silencing people that, like, aren't really worth their while. Well, from that one commercial with Roa, Roman, and Gakuto, we've now seen Roa's new ace, excuse me. So now they're getting to that point where they're showing all the new aces. So I think Roman and Gakuto are going to duel soon. Let's see the preview. Preview's coming up soon. Yeah, solid episode. Solid episode. But gotta wait for subs. It's hard for me to say either way. Seemed like the production quality of the episode was really good, though, which is always a really good sign. All right, let's see. Oh my god, another commercial. Oh no, this is the post-duel stuff. Yeah, post-episode stuff. Oh yeah, Roa just... Okay, let's see. There's the chair challenging Yuga. At least the chair has a face. Oh, ew. That monster, that actually looked disgusting. Could you imagine if this duel is one of, like, the creepiest duels in Sevens? It wouldn't even shock me if Yuga versus a massage chair is one of, like, the creepiest duels. That monster that massage chair just summoned, like, that, I don't know if anyone else was watching that. That was weird. Yeah, that looked actually really creepy. And even the whole tone of that duel, the light seemed very dimmed. Yeah, it was cool. Well, the episode was good. I enjoyed it. Roa gets the win. All is right in the world. All is well in the world. And I hope you guys had a good time. I always do. Yuga versus Chairs next. Don't make sure you catch the pre-show. Make sure you catch the watch-along. And, yeah, I'll be here to do the episode review. Hopefully we won't have to wait very long for subs. The reason subs were delayed last time was because of the episode not coming out in RAW, 720s and 720p. So it was subbed, it was translated, but there was no episode to put the subs to. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. But thank you guys all so much for coming by. If you ever want to rewatch these, they are an unlisted playlist. Go to my channel, go to my playlists, go to YuGiOh 7's watch-alongs. You'll find it right there. Thank you guys all so much for coming by. Thank you so much for your incredible support. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and a great rest of your day. Take care, everyone. See you later.